Alright, ladies and gentlemen, so yet again another Shoot You Summon video, because they keep dropping a bunch of rerun banners, so I was like, okay, I'll do this. And it's 1000 Year Blood War 8th Anniversary White is returning. He's the second best mind character in the entire game, so if you don't have Yuha, I'm not gonna lie, I think it would not be that bad, but do know that the entire banner is premium, so you can pull them literally from tickets, the BBS tickets, and it's from the 11th to the 22nd, so you won't be able to know what end of month is, but I don't know if it'll be better than White for end of month, because White is a absolutely phenomenal character. It took the end of year to be better than them, and I kind of doubt that March is going to be better than him, especially because I don't really expect a mind end of month character, but who knows, I wouldn't mind another broken mind character, but yeah, if you're looking at the fillers, realistically, I have not used Zamari anywhere. He's an arena character, if I'm not mistaken. I want to say Yumi is a pretty good side in GQ. Shuhei is an excellent side character for when you're using 7th Anniversary Ichigo for the ranged Arrancar week. I believe that's the week that he's mainly used for. He increases your paralysis damage. And then you have Tesla, who I believe is a drop-off farmer. Oko is a pretty good stall brave battle character. I don't know how he is nowadays, but before Orihime, he was pretty annoying to deal with if he was max transcended. Love, I want to say, is also an arena character. Kisuke, I don't actually remember what he's used for. I'm going to guess GQ. And then Momo is a arena character. Actually, a very good arena character. I think she's like my highest heart character that's not Concord Ichigo because of her insane barrier kit. But if you're curious, so the first two steps, it's 150, then 200, and then they're all 250. After that, they're literally all 250 orbs. Yeah, that's horrible. I'm not going to lie. And every 5 steps, it's guaranteed 5-star. And then at step 20, it's 1 featured 5-star character guaranteed. I thought White was guaranteed at step 20. Oh, okay, it is. Okay, so he's the only feature. That's why. Okay, that makes more sense. I was like, I swear it was White that's guaranteed, but he is. Okay. So, I mean, minimum, you'll end up spending, I think that's 4,000 orbs. So, I mean, if you're new, I don't think it's the worst idea, but honestly, I don't know. He's good, but the filler, it's like, there's not many places you'll use them. Like Tesla, never use. Kisuke, never use. And these two are side GQ characters, and then Oko is probably unusable nowadays, if I had to guess. So realistically, it's only White on the banner, and he's from tickets, you know, like, he's gonna be an anniversary as well. So you could literally just save till then, or just save up tickets over time. So maybe just go 5 steps if you're newer. Maybe you don't have any of the filler as well. That could also be a factor in it. But let me just go over the kit for White. Like, bro, look at it. If you just see this many skills on a character, it's probably a good character, to be honest. But he is a Mind, Soul Reaper, no affiliation killer. So he's excellent in IT right now since it's Soul Reaper affiliation. He has strong attack recharge minus 12%. He has Lacerate and Drain on all of his strong attacks, including his Soul Bomb, which is very nice. He has Team Party Mind Attribute Character Movement Speed plus 30%. Team Party Mind Attribute Character Special Move Damage plus 30%. His Bombardment of 1, Damage to Drained Enemies, and Damage to Lacerated Enemies. And then Debilitator of 2 seconds, Frenzy of 2, Havoc plus 20%, Increased Status Element Chance against Heart Attribute Enemies, SP Boost of 80%, and Weaken Defense. And then I believe he has Sprinter plus 3 and Sprinter plus 3, Marauder, and all status immunity for his innate skills. And his character is really fun. I really like his strong attacks. They are just like 2 lunges, to be honest, and then a full screen, but he plays really fun, I'm not going to lie. And it makes sense with the strong attack kit. Like, it just makes sense because, you know, I don't know. It just feels like that's what White would do in the anime, you know, or if there's a longer fight. It just, I don't know. I like him. I like his gameplay. He's fun. So if you don't have a broken mind character, you could definitely just test your luck, go 5 steps, you don't pull it, okay, whatever, you move on with your day, and then you save for end of month, or potentially next end of month, which is in April, which will probably be the better banner of all the way up until anniversary or part 2 of anniversary, to be honest. That's what it's been for the past 2 years now, so you could definitely just end up doing that. But yeah, still an absolutely broken mind character. Yuha, I do think, is better than him, but I still do think that White is an absolutely exceptional character. It's just so weird, like, because it obviously depends. Like, are you a newer player? Do you have all the characters on the banner? Or most of them? Do you have a... Like, if you have Yuha, I don't think White is needed. Like, yeah, outside of GQ, or in GQ, he's very needed for certain weeks. But outside of GQ, it's like... I mean, the only difference is if you're bringing him in IT and you have Killer. That's, like, literally the only difference. But Yuha still clears incredibly easily. So, yeah... Maybe if you don't have him, go 5 steps, test your luck. But obviously, if you summon for Quilgi, I would definitely skip White, since I think Quilgi's banner is probably a bit better, since there's 3 very good premium or 3 very good characters on there, and then just filler. Well, this banner is basically just White. So let's go over Zamari. He is the arena character. He's a premium banner character as well. He is a Stern Ritter killer, if I'm not mistaken. That's the icon for that. Damage inflicted at full stamina plus 30%, and last round all of his skills. He has a Berserker of 40%, damage to last enemies plus 60%, the Debilitator of 2 seconds, Devastation of 40, only a Frenzy of 1. He has Guard Break, Lawn Strike, and Spiritual plus 2, and then he has Strong Attack Recharge minus 12%, and then his Sultry. He has 20% stamina recovery, 100% chance to hit dodging enemies of any affiliation, and then damage inflicted at full stamina, plus 20%. It's kind of funny that they dropped this character, and then like a month later dropped Parasol Geen, who also has, is able to read all dodge, and they're both speed. Kind of funny. But yeah, I haven't used him. Actually, do I even have this character? I think I only have the Okiora actually off that banner, but like I still want to use him. He's like okay. He could have been a good link in hard GQ, but now since you can't nuke through all the waves, it's like whatever. Unfortunately, Yumi. Okay, yeah. So he is a GQ character. He's a no affiliation melee GQ character. He actually looks like he's a pretty good GQ character. I'm not gonna lie. He has weakening in all of his strong attacks, team party, power attribute, or wrong card damage to status element affected enemies, plus 40%. Okay, so wrong cards do more status element affected enemy damage. Berserker of 60%, Bruiser of 50, Debilitator of 5 seconds, a Flurry plus 1, Guard Break, Killer Effect plus 30 or plus 50 in GQ. He has Long Range, and then melee damage is plus 10 or plus 30 in GQ. And then he has Poise, and then his Sultry. He has chance to inflict weaken every 5 seconds at 12% for 2 seconds, fire duration minus 100%, and Sprinter plus 1. So yeah, he's a pretty good GQ character. It looks like he is pretty good Berserker. Bruiser damage. He has Flurry, he has Guard Break, and then he has the little bonuses for GQ and whatnot, and Long Reach. So yeah, but pretty good character. I assume he's just going to be a side in GQ. That's literally it, just like the Toshiro that we just got like 2 weeks ago. Shuhei, basically the exact same thing. This is really... He doesn't do anything outside of this. Okay, that's cool. Outside of these 2 skills right here. These are... Why does it do that? That is so dumb. Okay, well, either way. These are the only 2 skills that matter. Mind Attribute Soul Reaper damage to status element affected enemies plus 40%. And then Mind Attribute Soul Reaper strong attack damage plus 20%. That's literally it, and it just makes your 7th anniversary Ichigo do way more damage, and it's pretty nice. For Tesla, okay, I mean, he is a plus 5 link slot farmer. He has a crystal and jewel drop. He has coin, and then he also has droplet, so actually not a bad character to farm or get, or max if you at least have him. I don't think he does that much in terms of like damage, but it looks like he has a pretty good overall farming kit. So if you just bring him into a pretty easy ER, Epic Raid, or IZ, he could do fairly well. Or at least he'll get carried. But he only has a Berserker value of 40, Bruiser of 20%, only a Frenzy plus 1, and that's like literally all of his damage besides, Devastation, which is just your Soul Bomb damage. And then he has Last Round and all of his strong attacks. So, I mean, he looks okay. Just nothing, worth summoning for, essentially. And then Oko, because of his counterattack ability and whatnot, and his counters, he has also half stamina only, increased normal attack damage plus 30%. Berserker is 60. I mean, he just does pretty good damage. I mean, I don't know if it's considered damage. He just tanks really well because of his counterattacks and whatnot, his Brave Battle counter. I believe that's how this character works. You just basically counter and try to stall out and then hopefully your side characters rush in and mop up the rest. So basically, if you have a max transcended, he's pretty good in Brave battles, at least before Orihime. I actually haven't tested him since she's dropped, but yeah, he's a pretty decent Brave battle character. Nothing like crazy or anything. We have better characters to counter Orihime, but if he's all you got, he's not bad. We have Love, who is essentially just a pretty good recharge link. 14% recharge. I think I have seen some people use him in certain GQ weeks, like the human week. Nothing insane. He does okay, but you know, he was meant for arena. Unfortunately, he didn't get that high of like values or anything. Only a berserker of 40, bruiser of 20, only frenzy +1, and then he has havoc. That's pretty much it. It's okay. It's nothing crazy. He's okay. And then Kisuke, I actually don't even remember what this one is about. I think he looks like he's just a whatever character. Maybe he could be used in no affiliation range GQ. But it's like he only has 40% Berserker, Bruiser +20, Frenzy +1, so you're probably never going to be inflicting lash rate to begin with to even like make use of this. He has Havoc, he has Poise. Not terrible. He's just a very whatever character. I've never even used this character. I don't think I've ever even used him. I know I have him. I just don't think I've ever used him, though. And then we have Momo, who is a very good character, especially in Arena. I mean, I guess she's basically just a good character in Arena. She has multi-barrier. She has her SA2, which is a heal and a barrier, if I'm not mistaken. And then she has, you know, other than that, it's whatever. Like, she's just very annoying because of her SA2 barrier. She does pretty respectable damage. She's a very good, easy character to just use and just get high rankings in arenas to get the coins. That's all I ever really use her for. So yeah, that is pretty much it. If you really want to summon, go for it, but it's like, I don't think it's worth, realistically, maybe 5 steps. That's all I would recommend. Yeah, weight is really nice and all, but I wouldn't go past step 5. Like, even step 5 is kind of pushing it, but I understand. There's some good characters in here. Maybe it's one of your favorites. Oko is pretty good. Shuhei, pretty good GQ character. Yami, good GQ character. Tesla, very good farmer for what he does. And then she's a very good arena character. So, yeah. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. Hopefully you guys have an absolutely amazing day. Let me know down below if you actually end up summoning. Take care, and peace out.